Hey friends, Corey here. Today we're going to take an in-depth look at the ZAP LAVALOON attack strategy at Town Hall 12, guys. This is easily the strongest, or at the very least, one of the strongest Town Hall 12 attacks right now. Check out this value on the ZAP, man. He's going to grab the Clan Castle, Eagle Artillery, and the Queen, all right? High-value targets for ZAPs on these are going to be multi-target Infernos, Eagle Artillery, Clan Castle, Enemy Archer Queen, and Sweepers. Didn't get any Sweepers this time. And another high-value target is going to be the Town Hall, but I believe it is physically impossible to zap that since they're immune to lightning damage. So you're going to have to try and get that taken out with Sui Heroes, or at least have a very good plan to path through it with your LaLo and save that Grand Warden ability for it on the LAVALOON. But if you can zap some great value in the base and then Sui for the Town Hall while cutting out that defensive ring, that's going to be some good value and going to leave you some really good LaLo pathing after that. Guys, take a look at this base right here. We've got only one multi-target Inferno and two singles. That's another sure sign that you should try and take advantage of this base with LaVALOON. Multi-target Infernos can be rough on the loons, but you'll see the attackers got 3 freeze spells in this composition. On bases where you have to LaLo more multi-target Infernos, which we're going to see an example of that a little bit later. I'm going to show you guys how to handle those multis with freezes. I mean, it's honestly, it's a pain, but you can LaLo 3 multi-target Infernos as long as you have a good LaLo and use those freezes at the right time. You can still get it done versus multi-target Inferno bases. Check this LaLo out, man. He's still got his Grand Warden ability. There's just not that much left on this base, so single target Infernos are just not much of a threat to the loons. He's still got 2 freeze spells. Let's see where he's going to use them. I think he sees that Stone Slammer and realizes he's still got a Grand Warden ability, and he's probably thinking about what spells to swag at this point. He's got a few going over towards that single and that air defense over there. He's going to go ahead and drop that last freeze just to make sure those 2 loons can get it taken out. But guys, two single target Infernos on this base, some good zap value in the core, surefire sign you should be using ZAP LAVALOON to get the base taken out. Check this one out, man. Here we got a Queen with a Clan Castle and a multi-target Inferno right in the core of the base. 7 well-timed lightnings is going to zap the Queen, and that Earthquake is going to bring down that Clan Castle as well. So let's look at what he's got left. He does have the Town Hall, so he is going to be sending in heroes to Sui for the Town Hall. He's also got 2 sweepers. From the direction of these sweepers, I think I would have started LaLo from this side. And then look, we got that Eagle Artillery. We got to figure out how to path to that Eagle Artillery, but honestly, from this direction, we got really smooth pathing, and from this direction, we have pretty decent pathing into that Eagle as well, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. And let's check out Infernos. We got 2 single target Infernos left. Remember, he zapped the only multi in the base at the same time as that Clan Castle and the Queen, so those singles are not going to be causing us too many problems for our loons. I mean, sure, they'll pop the hounds pretty fast, but they're really not going to be effective at all versus mass loons coming in. So Ferg decides to start LaLo from this direction, which is interesting because he's got 2 different sweepers pointing this way. Like I said, man, I would have started LaLo this way. I would have sent the Stone Slammer in down here where there's not, look at that, we got a ground targeting Expo. There's just not that much damage in there. And then I would have done a heavier LaLo with the haste over here to cut in the ring and make sure that core push went into the Eagle Artillery. He decided he must have seen some better pathing that he liked a little bit better on this other side, decides to LaLo from it. So since you don't have any multi-target Infernos left, freeze spells on the sweeper Eagle combo is going to be a really good choice there. Keep that Eagle doing less damage and keep that sweeper from pushing your loons and your Stone Slammer back. Of course, you can haste the loons and kind of combat that sweeper a little bit, but your Stone Slammer is immune to the haste spell. No spells affect it, so there's no way that you can haste that thing through a sweeper a little bit faster. He's just kind of being patient. He's still got some health on that Stone Slammer. Once again, he's still got a Grand Warden ability. He hasn't seen an area with so much damage yet where it was really worth it to use it, so he's going to use it at the end. Keep that Stone Slammer alive a little bit longer. This Stone Slammer is just about going to last this entire raid. Finally drops out those max loons. They're going to have no problem finishing off the rest of this base. Alright guys, next example coming in, but guys, make sure you hang in there for all the examples in this video because every one of these bases is different. Every one of these attacks is going to give you different ideas to use in your attacks on a base that looks even different from these 5 that I'm going to show you. So Zaps in this case got down Eagle Artillery, got down the Clan Castle, and was that the both of the sweepers in the base as well. Ooh, man, I love that. I love a LaLo without trying to fight a sweeper, man. That is some good stuff right there. Now, let's see what else we got left. We do have an enemy queen still up. We got a town hall, but that town hall's in there really deep. It's guarded by a single target inferno, guarded by a king. So getting that town hall with the Sui, not very likely. Queen is a little bit more out on the edge. We got a super wall break location inside there. Should be able to get that queen in there for the queen kill just fine. Now, also with the Sui, aside from getting some more value like town hall or queen, you got to make sure you cut the defensive ring. And here's what I mean. Right now, we have a ring of defenses going all the way around this base. Now, the zaps took out the core, so as long as you take out one of these structures, either this one or this one, you've got that ring cut. Now, you can start loons from this side and they stay together, or if you wanted to, you could start loons from this side and they would stay together as well. When you don't cut that ring and you send your loons in, you start losing some to the left and some to the right, and that's going to cause both groups to be less effective and slow down. Losing momentum is not advised on Lavaloon attacks, you guys. But look at this. We do have 2 single target infernos left, and we already know those can be exploited by loons, no problem. So here we go, man. Look at that nice thin path, running those hounds across the base, tanking for those loons, and whenever possible, you want to be sure to try and run those hounds across any wizard towers or multi-target inferno compartments. That way, you're going to soak up as many of those red air mines as possible. That hound moving across to the bottom, soak up 2 in there. Anytime you can soak those up with the hound, it keeps them from doing damage to your loons. The red bombs do a lot of damage to a lot of loons as long as they're close enough. So pathing those hounds through those dangerous areas can really pull those traps and keep your loons alive until the end of the raid. Beautiful. Save that Grand Warden ability for the Town Hall. That is a must on these attacks. He had good pathing towards it, but it was towards the end of the base, so he had to be really patient, saving that Grand Warden ability until the loons got close to the Town Hall, hasting them in there, making sure that ability wasn't going to wear off until that Town Hall blast already went off. Alright guys, check out this base right here. Once again, we got big time zap value in there. We got Queen, Eagle, we got Clan Castle, we got Sweepers, although probably only one of those is going to be reachable with Lightnings at the same time as the Clan Castle. So you grab that Sweeper and make sure your LaLo starts from a side that's behind it. Once again, we do have a Town Hall that's able to be suied, so he's got heroes already working on going in after that Town Hall. He got the Quake down. He's waiting for that Queen to get in position, the perfect spot, so he can drop those Lightnings right on her and make sure he gets her killed. So now, we got Queen down, we got Clan Castle down, we've got Eagle Artillery down, Town Hall is getting ready to go down right here. Man, watch this Town Hall blast just make all those barbs disappear. That's crazy stuff, man. And then he's still got a Queen ability. Now, let's look at the ring. Alright, let's look at the ring of defenses. So far, we do have a ring of defenses still around this dead spot. So Queen's going to need to pop her ability and take out the buildings that she can reach in here to cut out that ring. And then you're able to start those loons on, let's see, Sweeper right here. So we'll probably start the loons from up here so they come up and then come behind the Sweeper. Can she get that Expo? There we go. That Expo is pretty important for cutting that defensive ring out. Now we've got a little bit better pathing. However, this bomb tower is pretty close to this wizard tower, so we might, once we get loons in here, we might lose some down to the wizard tower while the rest go around the outside. But if he can cut out these outer buildings right here, it's going to make sure that this core group right in here stays moving through the base and not any further. Let's see if he gets those loons over there in time. All right, so the loons on the side over here just a little bit late, so he's going to be losing some of his core group of loons out to the side, but let's see. He's still got a big fat core group moving in there. They're going to be able to get some damage down on that back side of the base. Now he still has a freeze spell left, so look for that to be used on that multi-target inferno, and then also trying to catch other defenses in the process, like catching that air defense and the multi would have been good value there. But his Grand Warden ability had not worn off, so he knew he didn't have to drop that free spell yet, and he's still got it available. In fact, he's not going to need it all, friends. Himonk here is going to be swagging that freeze. He just brought too many spells, man. He's just too good. He didn't need them all. All right, friends. Next example coming in once again. Look at this. We got Eagle Artillery, Clan Castle, enemy defensive Archer Queen. We got some Sweepers a little close, but I don't think he's going to be able to get the Queen and the Sweepers at the same time just because of that tight little path that she's following. He's waiting for her to get in the right spot. He's going to want to get that Eagle, Clan Castle, and Queen all at the same time. So let's see where he's going to manage to get this zap in. Where's she going to be standing? There we go. Boom! Got them down. The Quakes after the 7 Lightnings. Gonna bring down that clan castle as well. And here we go. Suey. We got a town hall that's available for Suey. So he's gonna be sending his heroes in there to go get that. Looks like King bounced, but that Ice Golem in front of the Queen is gonna make sure that she's got more than enough health to get that town hall down. Now, let's look at the rest of this base. We have 1 sweeper remaining. So we want to try and come in behind that sweeper. Multi-target Infernos. This base has all 3 multi-target Infernos. So you can still LaLo that, sure, but it's going to be a little more difficult. So you're really going to need to be on top of your loon pathing, your loon placement, and importantly, on top of those freeze spells. All right, if you don't keep those multi-target Infernos frozen, they can wear down on your loons pretty quickly, man. It'll look like they're doing fine until all of a sudden your loons are at such low health, they're just all dropping, and you're wondering where all your loons went. So keep those things frozen as much as possible. 2 haste spells on this attack right here, so he's going to be hasting into those frozen multi-target Infernos as well. Ooh, Grand Warden ability. Few of those front loons were outside of it. Look at this. We got a few loons up top in that Grand Warden ability. He's trying to get that multi down. He had a ton of loons going down to the bottom under haste, so that bottom multi is not an issue. And some of those max loons from the Stone Slammer that just barely caught the Grand Warden ability are going to survive long enough to get that last multi-target Inferno down. Friends, click that button in the middle of the screen. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what the heck are you waiting for, man? Click that button. If you're already a subscriber, click on one of the other videos on your screen, and we'll keep hanging out.